Okay. So you have deep and superficial core exercises. This is the secret sauce to having the hourglass shape because we're using the internal muscles. So if you look down at the right corner of your screen, you're going to see where there's like white tissue that is showing the six pack really. And then the red tissue is the transverse abdominis. That is what pulls in the waist for the snatched look. That is what is used in Pilates. But we're really breathing super duper deep, even more deeply than you have in any type of Pilates class that you've done. When you look over to the left and you see that aerial view of the pelvis looking down, that's your pelvic floor. It's kind of like a trampoline. And so a lot of times, like I used to say the cue, pull your three holes up, your pee hole, your vagina hole, and your anus hole. You want to pull those up into a cone shape right behind your belly button. I started to use pull your bathroom muscles up. So like if you have to hold your pee and your poo, driving, you're like, got to make it to the toilet. You pull up, right? You're pulling up. That's what you want to have when you exhale, when you're doing core exercises, the ones that I have here for you. Then on the right-hand corner, upper right-hand of the screen, you're going to see how we have the lung pressing down through the diaphragm. You have the red part, that's the deep core, and then you have the green, that's the pelvic floor. And so what we're doing is really pressurizing your abdomen so that the energy can transfer. The force of the weight can transfer into your body. Because I want you to take a look at your spine. Your spine is a bunch of little bones and joints. And when we work the core, one of the goals of working the core is that you stabilize the spine so it's acting like one long bone, like your forearm, not a whole bunch of little joints. So it's really important for us to know how to work the deep core because that's going to keep our back really healthy and help us sit up tall when we're working on our computers or when we're on our phone. So the cues that you're going to hear, there's this inhale of the widening. You feel that your pelvic floor gets flat like a disc. And then the exhale is there's a narrowing of the waist and the bathroom muscles are pulling up. So the breathing is very important to do the deep core to get the snatched effect. The superficial muscles, when you do the ab rope crunches, this is where we're going to get more of the six pack and more of the external obliques that are more visible underneath the skin. And so you'll find that you're going to add the breath to it. When I do the ab rope crunches, sometimes I inhale when I come up to extension and I exhale when I crunch down. And then sometimes I do the opposite. And so you'll really feel the difference in how these muscle fibers contract so that you can really create the shape that you want. You have a V shape coming down into your pubis where your pubic bone is. The very front here, this is your pubic symphysis. So your six pack attaches here. So when you exhale and you feel this narrowing effect, you're going to be able to get that low, low, low part of the belly that a lot of women are self-conscious of, the low belly pooch. That's really going to help you pull it in so that you have that support internally for your organs, but then also for your aesthetic. And these breathing cues, all the cues are on the voiceover for the video. I just wanted to get you excited and really have a deeper explanation of what it is that you're going to be doing.